Peace and blessings, everyone. It's your girl Mocaso, and we are here in the 7th level Mecca Raw. Now, I'm excited to tell you guys all about one of our newest events that we'll be hosting, known as the RAWFest. Now, what the RAWFest is a way for us to really highlight exactly what we are doing in the metaverse. And when I say we, I don't just mean the Raw DAO or the P2D Raw network, but I mean all of us, because all of us are here in the metaverse building. And you guys know, in the Raw DAO and P2D Raw network, that's what we're all about, is highlighting everyone that is a part of this ecosystem, that is a part of building this future. And that's what we want to do for the RAWFest. So as you can see here on the flyer, we are going to have performances, workshops, giveaways, NFTs, and our raw points. Now, the NFTs and the raw points are going to be ways that we incentivize others to come and be a part of the event. So the way I'm going to break this down real quick is what the event is, and then again how we're going to incentivize people to show up. So as I just mentioned with the RAWFest, it's going to be an action-packed week of events. Now, this is going to start next Sunday. And it's going to kick off with the premiere of one of my podcasts known as Evolutionaries. Now, in this episode of Evolutionaries, I'm going to be highlighting Harlem Film House and Boogie from their group. So we're also going to watch it in their theater. And that's going to be the kickoff of us going into everyone's different spaces, seeing how they use them, supporting their content. And then we want to do that with all of the different creators across spatial and in the metaverse. And so with that being said, that would be the idea to kick it off on Sunday. If anybody else has any events, on Sunday the 16th that they have regularly on Sunday, let us know, because we want to add that. And now, if you don't have a regular event and you want to create an event, that's fine as well. And then we're also going to try to have some panels, so that even if you don't have a regular event yourself, you can still add to it to share about what you do. And what I mean by that is, on Mondays, we usually have Women in the Metaverse, where we go over different topics. But the Monday, the 17th, during the RAWFest, again, it's going to be action-packed. So we're going to ask different women to actually come and be a part of the Women in the Metaverse panel, and we're going to explore being women in the metaverse. Okay, and so if you want to be just a part of that panel, that's an option as well for you to come and be a part of the RAWFest. And then we have that every single Monday. So this is again going to be a way for us to show people, like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is how you can come be a part, because every Monday we open the space where every Monday anybody can come and take a listen to it. And everybody that listens on our podcast, I'm sure, will enjoy all of the new guests and perspectives as well. Because Women in the Metaverse is one of those series that we put out there that we stream live and also repost on all of our podcasts, and gets a lot of appreciation, from our listeners. And then on Tuesday, we'll have Men Talk, which is going to be the same concept. They'll be playing chess. We'll have different men on the panel. And then also on Tuesday, we're going to have Jazzy premiering her new purpose-driven show in the Raw Meta Mall. Again, something we've been working on with this new show, and we're going to use this week to premiere it, to show people, hey, this is what we've got going on. They're going to be in the Raw Meta Mall, be able to see all the other store that Tiny Creates have going on, and how you can have a store in the mall and use it to host events. And that's again going to be a bi-weekly thing, so we can get people excited for that. And then let me see here. Wednesday we're gonna have book club. That will actually be back here in the 7th level in one of our bigger studios over there, and I'm really excited for that book club. Also, we're gonna have, on Thursday we're gonna have game night. Now, as you guys know, every Thursday we have game night together, and we want to actually get in contact with one of the creators here in Spatial that have a game already on the platform, to again not only highlight our community, but highlight other communities as well. And so we thought it would be really cool to play games that other people have. So we're going to try to confirm with the creator if we can do a collaboration for game night in one of their spaces. And then also on Thursday is actually 420. So I also want to have kind of like a big group session in a sense with some of these creators known as the high creators. Want to get in contact with them to confirm those details. Again, these are a few of the people that we've been in contact with, but really wanted to give a full overview on what's happening. So if you all are watching this replay, again, it's to show you examples so you know how to plug it in. I know I've just been stating ours because those are just examples. So again, if you have a regular event that you do on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, whatever day it is, whatever time it is, let us know and we want to plug it in. Just to go over the rest of the events. So this is where it really gets juicy on the weekend. So those have been our regular events or shows. Like I told you, a lot of those, like Jazzy Show is really a video that we put on YouTube. So that would be like a YouTube series. I have a YouTube series. So if you have YouTube series, anything like that that you just premiere, watch together, Wednesday will also be where we do the P2G. Yeah, Pennies to Gold podcast. They're rapping crypto, so I also have to put that on there because they do that as well. Rapping crypto on Wednesday. Let me make sure I notate that because we'll actually be featured on Rapping Crypto during that week. And so on Thursday, though, for another workshop, and again, that's their YouTube series. So their YouTube video that they're premiering, and we're just going to go and support, but we're also going to be featured in it. So it'll be kind of like a double whammy. But again, any way that you guys see it, that you want to add to it, please let us know. And then come the weekend, on Friday, this is going to start our workshops. So it's going to start by having a Unity workshop on Friday morning with a very talented architect here in the metaverse. And she's going to show us how to basically create a space starting with a box. And we're going to go from creating the space in Blender to putting it into Unity to make it look really nice, and then bringing it into Spatial. So it'll be probably about a three-hour series of her just really walking us through, again, how to optimize and texturize our spaces, starting with a square so that we can understand that and be able to use that on any of our spaces, any of our ideas. And then again, how to take that then from Blender into Unity. Because I think we all learn once you actually start exploring these softwares, they aren't as bad as you're thinking. It just seems like a lot at first when you have no idea how any of the controls mean and you're having to YouTube every single step. So this amazing architect is actually going to show us the basics of it and how to use it and how we can transition from Blender to Unity, because really you still use both softwares in order to create these amazing spaces in the metaverse and take it up a notch. So I'm really excited about that on Friday. I'm also voting that we have like a musical session that Friday evening. I don't know about like I was suggesting like a battle of the DJs kind of thing, but I just seen Tune pop in, and I know we have other musicians that we want to feature as well. And so I'm thinking on Friday night is where we'll kind of have like a musical performance, like a concert, I guess you can say. Maybe we'll just call it a concert and have different performers, also different days, different times that work for others. That would be great. So welcome, Tune. Happy to see you made it. I was just talking about the performance aspect. All throughout the week, we're going to be having different events. Tiny, I see. Do you have anything going on with Kush and the Creative Hearts that week? Was going to text him. Yes, that was a good one. I was thinking about them as well. They don't have a separate event other than Dope Docs, which he usually does on Thursday, which we can definitely still put in here. So I'll drop that on Dope Docs on Thursday. And then I know he's also into like chess, so maybe we can also ask him to be a part of the panel for Men Talk. But we'll put Dope Docs on Thursday, and then make sure we highlight that event, and then maybe some info for the Creative Hearts. Also with him, I was thinking of asking about the intentional breathing, and maybe see if we can get that rolling as well for our Wellness Wednesdays in the future. So let me just notate all of that here, because I know with the mindful breathing, it was like they do it initially and they want to basically replay it, and we love a good replay. And that's another way that you can use this space as well. If you already have content, if you've already done something and you just want to replay it and have people come and rewatch it with you, that's what, again, we're all about. Rewatching our content that we made in these spaces, getting it out there. And so Tune, basically we were talking about now performances and how to highlight others. So was there any event that you guys wanted to host to really highlight your own creators and anything of that nature? Okay, Tiny said Garden Club replays. Oh yeah, that would be cool, because on Saturday. Yes, Tune. I was saying, really for the RAWFest, it's a way for us to highlight creators and their spaces and what they have going on. And I was saying, I know you guys have a few spaces and creators already. So I was saying, is there like an event? I know you guys had like I think like a rap battle before or something of that nature. Did you maybe want to host another like that during the actual RAWFest and give it away for your spotlight or your artists to have like a chance to perform? Maybe do like a Spirit Youth concert or something of that nature.
No, matter of fact, I think that would be fantastic. That would be very dope. So of course we have to work towards that, and especially when we got some nice content, upcoming and already in the books on the library that we might also want to display still, So yeah.
Okay, perfect. And so, about how many artists do you think you'd have that would be wanting and ready to perform next week? Like, already have songs, all we got to do is kind of get a sound check for how they would perform.
Okay, and let's look at 5 artists, and I'll get them ready.
5 artists? Okay, sounds like a plan. So we'll set a date. What day and time works best for you all, and then set it up as a concert. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. Hi Sunshine. Yeah. What time exactly? I would need to be talking. So I'll probably say around 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Is there a day that works best for you?
Like you'll be Afghan time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You were kind of echoing.
West African time, yeah.
Oh, 9 p.m. West African time? Okay. And then what day would be best for you? Like Friday or like a different day?
Yeah, let's make it Friday.
Friday? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, perfect. And let me see what time. What time is? Perfect. And let me see what time that is in my time zone. Because I know we got a thing that morning. And hello, welcome Sunshine. Happy to have you here.
Hello.
9 p.m.
Hi Sunshine. I'm in Sunshine. My friend. My beautiful friend.
Oh, happy to have you here.
Hi everybody. How's everybody doing?
Awesome. How about yourself?
Oh, very well, thank you.
How are you liking the metaverse? Are you in here often?
I'm loving it. This is something new to me, so I'm kind of like on the ground floor myself.
Okay. I love those beginning phases where it's like everything is super amazing and like wow, mind blowing.
Completely mind blowing. Trust.
I already know all the ideas are brewing. But this is a good time. During the RAWFest, we really try to showcase all of the different creators. I'm excited to have Spirit You and you all here. I see on 9 p.m. your time is 1 p.m. our time. So I think that's a good time because I think that's right when our other workshop will be ending. So that'll be perfect.
That sounds good.
Awesome. So let me make sure I take my time here as well. Okay, cool. So we got one concert, we got 5 artists with the Spirit You tune. All I need you to do is send me maybe pictures of them or their names, and then we'll make a nice flyer for it. And then yeah, we'll start promoting this week with an Eventbrite link and like a full lineup of all the events that we'll be having.
You know, I didn't get that popular myself, yo. Don't know if the network stop lagging.
Yeah, there's still, I can hear you twice as well, but I just need pictures of the artists and their names so I can put it on a flyer.
Oh yeah, certainly. Let's see by tomorrow, huh?
Okay.
I'll get back with the information.
That sounds perfect. Yep, tomorrow will be good, and today I'll just put out a little preview to say, you know, we'll have a concert in collaboration with Spirit You, and then Spirit You Media, or however you guys want us to tag it, promote it, and then throughout the week we'll start to unveil and reveal more, such as, like you said, all of the artists and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Well, that was a great way for and I am recording this as well, so if anybody that is interested, that's, you know, celebrating Easter or just not able to attend right now, has anything else that they want to add for a performance, a workshop, or premiering any of your own YouTube videos, or actually, you know, hosting a show in here that you're going to record for YouTube or anything of that nature, make sure you let us know so we can add it to our schedule for that week. Because basically, aside from us just hosting these events, we want to incentivize the community and other people to actually also show up. So a way that we're going to do that is by using what we call raw points and also NFTs. So the way that we kind of have been visualizing it, I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of like a bar crawl. If not, a bar crawl is basically where you go out on a Friday night and, you know, you go downtown and there's like 10 bars, and it's like you want to go to them all, but you have to start somewhere. So basically you get a wristband and you get, you know, like a sticker for going to the first bar, and then basically you get encouraged to go through all of the bars anyways, and you get another sticker for each bar that you go through, and when you make it to the end, that's where you get this, you know, prize or something of that nature. So what we want to do is kind of, you know, make it fun and in this gamified way, in the same way where people get incentives for coming to the events, especially the more that they come. And that's exactly how our raw points are already set up, where we have a system called the Wonder Board, which is just a website, and let me see if I can pull it up here. Actually, I won't go into that whole thing, but we will have a point workshop as well during the RAWFest. Let me see what will be a good day. To actually slow it down and go over the whole P2D/raw DAO, like raw point system. But basically, again, you'll get points for coming to each event, like 10 points for coming to each event. And we're going to create incentives so that it's like, after you get 10 points, then you get an ID. Or maybe we'll make it like 25 points. And what I mean by an ID, let me see if I can go down to this first floor kind of show you guys a bit more about some of the stuff here. This is where everything is right now. Okay. Alright, so let me bring everybody here to me. Host tools. Bring users to me. Okay. So over here you guys can see this is actually a ID that we create for all of the official members of our ecosystem. And so we'll say, after somebody has earned 25 points, the first thing that they'll do is earn this ID, which will come with their name and when they join. And the really cool thing about these IDs over here is once people earn them, then they'll also be able to put them up like when they host events or anywhere in their space. So just like, this is one of my spaces in Connection, and it has me on it. And if you see, you can walk up to it. It does have like a movement where you can actually see the Raw Points logo pop up or disappear depending on where you're standing. And so it's one of those things that's really cool that will also, if you are a holder of one of those, it will also empower you when we have other airdrops and things of that nature. Oh yeah, let me actually walk my Mocasso one over there so that you guys can see that. You may see me still standing here. So this is the ID that I'm referring to. And then yeah, those are different cards.
I like that.
Oh, appreciates it. And yeah, so this is the concept. So once you get 25 points, then you'll earn your ID. But then, once you get 100 points, now you get a motorcycle. Once you get 200 points, then you get a special car. Maybe it'll be like this Bugatti or something like that. You guys know we love a good custom car. So let me bring you guys up to me again. I'll bring users to me. Okay, so you see these are like our custom cars. So we do this with motorcycles as well. And so again, this will be how we'll have different levels, right? So it's like you come to events, you get points. Once you get 20 points, you'll get an official ID. Once you get 50 points, you'll get a bike. Once you get 100 points, you'll get a car. We'll also have a theater or like a concert hall that will be actually hosting a lot of the performances and replays in, that will also allow others to be able to win as well, right? So it's like once you get maybe 250 points, then you'll get that concert venue. And then, you can kind of start adding things from there. And one of the main things that I'm excited about is we're going to have a lot of different contests, such as whoever gets the most points will actually be able to win a free physical hat that I'll actually be selling at a physical vendor here soon. But again, people can actually win, or they can even win discounts on the store and different things of that nature. So again, for any of our creators that are watching, if you all have any giveaways that you want to add to your own events to get people excited to come, that's also encouraged. Or if you want to offer anything like, hey, they gotta get 50 points to get this, then we can also incentivize that. And so throughout the week, we'll be talking all about our points, how people can keep using these points, and we'll keep building from there. And like I said, we'll have a few raw point workshops throughout the week as well, because we want people to understand the ecosystem, use the ecosystem, and be a part of the ecosystem. Maybe once a day we'll have like a raw point workshop to make sure everybody has gotten their points for the day. That sounds like it would be cool as well. So let me notate that, a daily raw point update. Yeah, because maybe we'll update like who's in the lead anyways. Daily raw point update. And maybe we'll do that in the morning, because then maybe we'll do the workshop at night. And count update in morning. Okay. I like it. Let's see. Tiny said, I like a daily, weekly leaderboard would be cool and exciting. I agree, Tiny. I think that would be really cool. And so if we start this week with like a daily thing, that's how we can just go then into a weekly thing. And I think that will help with us saying like, hey, we're not just doing this week, right? Again, we do this all on the regular. We're just spotlighting what people do on the regular. Oh, and I forgot about one of the workshops to mention. So we're going to be ending on that Sunday. So Friday we'll have the actual, like I said, Unity workshop, how to make a space in Blender and put it into Unity to bring into Spatial. Then that night we'll have the Spirit Youth concert, or actually in the middle of the day on Friday we'll have the Spirit Youth concert. And then on Sunday we're going to have another workshop to show how to make a custom avatar and bring it into Spatial, led by Metaverse Josh, who is going to actually show us how to customize our avatars and bring them into Spatial. And I'm really excited about that. Tiny, I know he also had a avatar thing in the Raw Meta Mall, so I'm excited to be able to have him a part of this workshop, and everybody that's a part and adding into it. I think it's going to be great. The community will enjoy it, and this will be the first of many. So that's basically the idea in a nutshell. Again, spotlighting other creators, showing them what we do on the regular, coming together to support each other and show others what we're doing, and incentivizing the community that's going to be here to support it. I'm going to get the Eventbrite link rolling today with some of our general content, and then throughout the week I'll be revealing panelists, performers, different things like that to also build hype. And it is going to be free to attend. We just want people to sign up on Eventbrite so that we can send them email and updates for all of the events throughout the week. So make sure you guys share, tell people about it. I already seen Tune has started sharing, which I definitely appreciate it. I think it's always dope when people like reshare others' content, and I think, again, this is how we can start even harnessing that. So did anybody have any questions about the event or anything else before we wrap up this meeting? Nope. Awesome. Well, this has been great. Thank you all for watching. Again, anybody that's watching this replay, if you have any ideas, please just reach out to me. Let's get it set. Let's get it going. And let's show them how the Raw network, the Raw ecosystem comes together and does it like we always do. Peace.